Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nora and thank you so much for watching. Before we jump into today's video, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow your girl on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter because you already know we're growing the family across all platforms. Baby, we are finally sitting down. She is full glam. We are talking summer fashion trends and I'm really excited for this video. I know, say that all the time. I feel like all of us content creators always say that, but I'm really excited for this video because I have to say, I feel like the trends this year, specifically for summer, or just in general, I feel like we're starting to have fun with fashion again. Like we're starting to have fun with fashion. We're seeing different shapes and silhouettes and textures, and we're getting a little bit away from like the capsule minimalist type of wardrobe that we saw for a long time. Now, I don't think we're gonna completely rid of that altogether, just because honestly, I think that's things that if that's what you gravitate to, that's what you gravitate to, right? But I definitely feel like we're having fun, okay? The girls and the guys are wearing different things. Everyone's having fun again, and I'm really excited. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Y'all know I love to do super long intros, but let's jump right in. So today I'm actually working off my iPad because like I said, I'm really excited about this video. A lot of things that I want to cover and talk about, but I'm just mentioning that because if you see me looking down a couple times throughout the video, it's just making sure I am covering everything that we need to. As always, I always say with these videos, I'm not putting these videos out with the sentiment of this is how you have to dress, this is what you have to wear, this is what's gonna make you look poppin' and fly for the summer, you know, seasons and months, right? Not the intention of this video at all. I also don't think you should focus on trends too much, but I do think trends can be fun. Pick and choose different pieces or, you know, different items that you think are exciting to add into your wardrobe. If you want to kind of push the envelope a little bit, challenge yourself, step outside of the box, I feel like trends are a really fun way to do it. I also don't think it's necessarily something that you need to do, again, like a complete like rehaul of your wardrobe. If it doesn't suit you, if it doesn't fit you, if it doesn't fit your lifestyle, don't wear it. But I still think it's fun to at least see, you know, what the fashion blogs and magazines and all the other, you know, really stellar fashion girls are saying about summer trends and sharing it and chatting here. As always, I will also let you know what I'm feeling, what I'm loving. If there are some that I'm not really interested in, because there are some I will say that I'm kind of like, I'm not too sure yet, I'll be sure to share that as well. And as always, I will have inspo pictures here on screen just so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about with these trends. Comment down below, let me know if you would like to see me do like a styling fashion trends video, if you will. Like I can do like pulling some looks together that make this a little bit more accessible and realistic in day to day. So let me know down below if that's something you'd be interested in. We've got 8 different fashion trends that we're gonna talk about, and today we are going to start with one that actually, I was kind of laughing to myself because I think in one of my last, like I think it was like the 2024 fashion trends video, I talked about this trend and I don't think I was that excited about it. I'm gonna have to go back and double check in the video, but I don't think I was that excited about the trend. And it was ballet flats, right? And I think a lot of my sentiment was kind of just around like, I'm usually a girl, if I'm not in like a sneaker, I'm in a heel, okay? I'm in a heel or I'm in like a sandal or something platform. I'm not usually a ballet flat girl. As a girl who grew up going to private school, it's just the PTSD of ballet flats, right? But our first summer fashion trend is gonna be kind of a play on that, but it's gonna be specifically the kind of mesh sheer ballet flat. And I'm here for it. I am here for it. I don't know, listen, you change the texture, you change the fabric of the shoe, all of a sudden, I'm a fan. I'm here for it. And I'm not gonna lie, this is also another one that it still took me some time. I wasn't really quite sure if it was something that I loved, but the more that I saw the different girlies on TikTok and Instagram, YouTube, and all the little like fashion blogs styling this, I'm a fan. I am definitely a fan. There are a wide array of brands and designers out there doing this. You've obviously got like your higher end luxury brands. Alaya, I feel like really kicked things off with their mesh ballet flat. They have like a just regular black, I don't know if it only comes in black, but they have a regular mesh one. They have a studded one that has like really beautiful like crystals, rhinestones on it. And then they have the black mesh one that has like this gold bar detail across the top. she's the one. That's the one that got me. That's the one that spoke to my core, that I was like, oh, I think I love this trend, and I think this is a trend that I actually want to jump on the bandwagon of. Now, am I gonna go right away and pull the trigger on that one? Probably not, because I think the Alaya flat is like $1,200, $1,300, and if it was something that I could honestly say I would be wearing for years and years and years to come, I probably would make the investment. I don't know if I'm quite here. I don't know if I'm quite there yet, okay? I don't know if I'm ready to make that kind of investment. So I know Mango, ASOS, Zara have done their own renditions of this as well. Dish. I've even seen some of the girls reviewing ones on Amazon. You already know the Zon. One thing about the Zon, they gonna make sure we get you a little dupe. So the mesh ballet flat, I genuinely really love, and I think this is going to be really good, again, obviously for summer. If you don't necessarily want like an open toe, just like flip flop, you could definitely do this rendition of the ballet flat. But I like that it's a mesh type of feel because it is breathable. Your feet are gonna be able to breathe. You're not gonna be super hot and sweaty. And I think it's just something that is really cute to dress down or dress up. Not gonna be like the biggest summer trend, I think personally, this summer, but it is also gonna kind of roll into this, so I figured honorable mention. You're also gonna see a lot of like jelly flats as well, or just like a jelly sandal. Millennials, I know we sitting here like, not the jelly sandals. Yeah, baby girl, they coming back, okay? All of a sudden they're coming back, and here we are rummaging through our closets to see if we still have our stuff. Second summer fashion trend, raffia bags. Y'all already know this speaks to my core. This literally speaks to me going into spring and summer months. There is just something about the raffia, just like material in general, that I think just gives off summer vacation by the beach, Tulum, you know, just like jet setting in the summer. And I love it. I love her. If you have been following me for a while, you know I purchased, I think it was last year, my Loewe little like beach raffia tote bag. It was from their Polly Beezus collection last year. I love that bag. And for me personally, I don't even only just wear raffia bags only in the summer. I'm someone, I pull mine out in the spring. There's even been times I've worn it in the fall, just depending on how I want to style it. It has been an amazing investment piece. It definitely was an investment, was not cheap, but I have definitely already got my cost per wear on that bag. So love that bag. Definitely gonna be another huge kind of seller this year. They do come in different colors, which I also love about raffia. I think a lot of times when we think of raffia, and I think most of the inspo pictures I showed here on screen are kind of in like that neutral brown tan shade, which yes, is gonna be very common, but it doesn't only have to be that color. Again, like I said, Loewe has kind of like a wide range in different colors, and then all the fast fashion brands, Amazon, Zara's, H&M's, Mango's, Dish, all that good stuff, are also making their own version of their raffia bag as well. You could definitely jump into this trend in like a tote, really love like a little clutch, like a nice little like magnetic closure. You could do this in like a really big beach bag. The Saint Laurent eye care bag that they came out with in raffia. Y'all already know how I feel about that bag anyways, right? It is like one of my top must-have items on my luxury wish list. But then I saw them drop the raffia version. Fendi also has a version as well of like this raffia tote. I'm very much here for it. Louis Vuitton for their men's collection also did a really nice duffel in like a raffia kind of material. So raffia bags are gonna be all the rage for summer. And again, if you don't want to break the bank, scour the internet. I have seen a ton of them across all different brands, different price points. There's a raffia bag for everyone. This next trend is hilarious to me, but it kind of just reigns true in things that we talk about all the time. I actually made a TikTok the other day and I was like, anything you think you can do, a Black woman can do better, because honestly, most of the things we've been doing for a long time that people used to try to say we're ghetto, ratchet, only Black girls, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, is being regurgitated back to us now as a trend. It's hilarious. It really is hilarious. And that leads me to trend number 3, which is scarves. Okay, which is scarves. Now, of course, this is not gonna be earth-shattering, groundbreaking. People have been wearing scarves, right? But especially this summer, you are gonna see scarves even more, all right? For one, the girls are wearing scarves over their head a lot more now, right? I love it. I have always loved the look of just like, listen, my hair's slicked back right now, but you know, it's still marinating, so throw in a nice little like silk scarf, tying it real cute with some big old shades and some door knockers. Fire, okay? Fire. Girls are now starting to wear scarves like wrapped into their hair a little bit more too, which I also think is super cute and chic. I will say with that, it's giving a little bit more like Parisian type of like French vibe, but I love it. I really, really enjoy it. What I've also been seeing trending quite a bit, which even more leans into my fellow black women, is your baseball caps, your fitted caps. So your like Red Sox, your Yankee fitted, and throwing a silk satin scarf, whatever material, over that, which again, I love. For the longest, you know, the girlies was doing it, okay? My black women, my Hispanic sisters, we were already doing it. But hey, you know, sometimes people are a little bit late to the game. They're a little bit late to the party. It's fine. But it's trending, all right? It is trending this summer. Scarves are gonna be huge. Again, not only obviously in your hair, over your hats, over your head, also around your neck too. I really enjoy this kind of like necktie detail with scarves. I've also seen a lot of men doing this as well, which I think is fire. Like a two-piece linen set, you know, shorts and just like some cool sneakers, and then taking like a satin scarf, tying it around your neck. I just think it's really cool. It just adds a little like chic and elevatedness to the outfit that I think is a lot of fun. So scarves, listen, all my girlies, you know, all those scarves that you just have in the back of your closet or in your hair drawer, okay? Your hair drawer, your hair bucket, your hair storage. Pull them out, wash them, get the grease out, get the castor oil out, get the miel rosemary oil out, and wear them, baby, because they're trending. Our next summer fashion trend are gonna be maxi skirts. Y'all know if you have like followed along on my channel, you know I say a lot of times, a lot of these trends are not groundbreaking, they're not brand new, they do come back. And you're gonna kind of see them in different, you know, facets and kind of styled differently year over year. Maxi skirts, again, no, not super, you know, again, groundbreaking, but this summer, a couple different things I've definitely noticed already that I think are gonna be huge. We are definitely going to see another big resurgence of kind of like the satin maxi skirt, which I love. I have quite a few midi skirts in that material, not a lot of maxi skirts, but I really, really love the maxi skirt look. Again, it is very effortless. It just very much gives like you're on vacation, you're in Greece and you're gallivanting like on the beach and we're going to get an Aperol spritz. Like there's just something very effortless and just the flowiness of the material that I think it's great. It is a longer skirt, but again, because they are usually lightweight materials, you're not gonna get super hot or super warm in these, and they're still very functional for the temperature and the time of the year. So really, really love these. I think it's really fun to style these if you want to do sneakers, if it's more of like during the day, you're going to be walking around a lot. Obviously with sandals, you could do a beautiful strappy heel. I'm really loving kind of like the thong heel sandals right now as well. I'm not usually like a flip-flop girl, but add a little heel, even a kitten heel. I can't even believe I'm saying this, but even like a 2-inch heel on a nice little like strappy sandal, like type of flip-flop deal, I think is beautiful. And I think it would look absolutely stunning with a maxi skirt. Now I've also, making me chuckle again as well, but I've also seen kind of a pickup of these, like the white linen, very like Little House on the Prairie, if you will. And I'm not trying to say that in a bad way, but like Little House on the Prairie, if you will, type of maxi skirts. Takes me back to like 4th, 5th grade. I remember when they were all the rage, but I am seeing these a lot as well. And I really think they're super, super cute. And I really think they're super, super cute. Now, is it gonna be the type of way I'm gonna style maxi skirts? For me personally, probably not, because again, it does take me back to like 4th grade Norah wearing like the long cotton white skirt. Probably not, but I do think if styled correctly, could be super cute. Very, very cottagecore, if you will. It is very Nantucket, the Hamptons type of vibe, if you will. But maxi skirts overall are still going to be very, very big this summer. So we talked about going a little bit longer with the maxi skirt, and then we're gonna kind of shorten things up a little bit. And with our next summer fashion trend, we're gonna talk about the bubble skirt. Okay, we're gonna talk about the bubble skirt. And I'm doing this putting my hands on my hips because I have to say, I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence, and I've seen a couple different looks and, you know, people style this and I'm like, oh, that looks amazing. That looks amazing. But I don't know if it looked amazing because it was on them and the way they styled it, or if it was because it was something I would actually wear. Now, I've seen the bubble skirt in literally just, as we were saying, just a skirt. So folks are doing it with, you know, tank tops, tube tops. I've also seen like crop tops with it kind of mixed in, whatever, but just a bubble skirt. But I've also seen dresses that have kind of this bubble skirt detail. I believe H&M had a couple different versions of this. Zara, as always, y'all know Zara. Whenever there's a new trend rolling out, Zara got a version of it. And then a lot of the other fast fashion brands I've seen as well. So I've seen the bubble skirt, like I said, in just kind of a skirt standalone, but also in a dress kind of format as well. Personally, for me, I honestly would probably be leaning more just like your traditional skirt, just because I think there is something super cute, fun, flirty. I feel like the bubble skirt is a really good alternative to the pleated skirt. Like if you weren't really into the pleated kind of tennis, you know, golf vibe that a lot of us were going for, like very preppy with the pleated skirt. Y'all know I love a pleated skirt. I feel like the bubble skirt would be a really nice alternative. It kind of gives the same feel, but again, not as sporty. I think it's a little bit more feminine. It's a little bit more girly, which I think is like a really good juxtaposition to the pleated skirt, which is still super girly as well. But I know sometimes for some folks, it was a little bit too athleisure, if you will. It was a little bit too tennis core. So I think the bubble skirt is gonna be a really good alternative for folks who maybe didn't really like that trend there. Again, I'm kind of on the fence. I'm on the fence. Maybe I just need to see them in person and try them out a little bit and just kind of play with the trend a little bit. I think I would do the bubble skirt with like a really cute, you know, tank top and some like low like sambas with like a really cute like chunky sock kind of like, you know, stacked on top of the shoe. I could see with like a cropped zip up hoodie. I could see it with the cardigan. Like I have a couple different ways that I probably would style it. This would definitely be a trend that I would probably pick up from just one of your like fast fashion brands. I haven't shopped at Forever 21 in years, honestly, but like if Forever 21 had a version of this, this would be where I would go. Like, you know what I mean? It's not something that I could see myself wearing for years and years to come, but I do think it would be fun to play with a little bit. So, the bubble skirt. We've got the maxi skirt, we've got the bubble skirt. Are you trying both? Are you trying neither? Let's continue the conversation. I'm laughing as I look at my list because not only are a lot of these fashion trends like actual like apparel and things we're gonna wear, a lot of them are bottoms, which I don't know the rhyme or reason there, but continuing on with our summer fashion trends, our next trend, capris. Capris, I mean, in all honesty, okay, let's just quick little chat us right here. Millennial, okay, 32, I'll be 33 this year. If you would have told me that at some point along the way in my adulthood that capris were going to come back in style, I would have looked at you and told you, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Leave them where they were. We had a great time with them, not interested in bringing them back. And not only would I have said all of that, I'd be eating crow right now. I'd be eating my words right now because baby, I love it. Oh, I love the capri trend. I love it. I haven't purchased any yet. Okay, so I haven't purchased any. Definitely want to look. I love it. I love the trend. I don't know what it is. Again, maybe it is because now, you know, getting older, just like, you know, a little bit more in my just like grown woman feminine era. There is something so feminine about the capri. Like, just so feminine. Now, traditionally when I think, you know, capris, I'm thinking more of a fitted type of tailoring on them, kind of like right at the knee, sometimes like with a little bit of like a slit on the, you know, either end. That's kind of like my go-to. Now, I will say I've seen some folks also styling more of like a baggier capri. So, you know, you still get that same length, but they're not super fitted. I think I even saw someone I was following, I can't remember if it was like Instagram, Pinterest or something like that. It was like a cargo capri, which I really, really loved as well. Definitely different than what I would naturally think of or like first think of when I hear capris, right? But I'm here for it. Again, there is just something so feminine, I think, about the cut and, you know, the silhouette and just kind of how it shapes the body. I think this is gonna be great with, you know, vests, you know, that are really huge right now, like a tailored vest and a beautiful capri, maybe matching colors, matching set, different colors. I think this is gonna be perfect again with like a beautiful sandal. Right now, you know, I think just like a really gorgeous mule would be really nice, a really cute thong sandal, a little kitten heel, a Tony Bianco kitten heel. I can just see this and I think it is absolutely stunning. It's very effortless, but it's chic, it's put together, it's clean. I love the capri look. Aaliyah's Face, I think on Instagram, she had actually posted an outfit and I was like, yes, yes. If you were to ask me how I want to style capris or how I want to wear them, that outfit is literally top to bottom how I would do it, okay? A black vest, a black capri, a strappy heel, minimal, you know, makeup, sleeked back, obviously jewelry kind of adding in. Absolutely loved it, 10 out of 10. She nailed it. Capris, I am here. Can't even believe I'm saying this. Capris, I am here for it. Honestly, of all the trends that I talked about, obviously you already know how I feel about the raffia bags because I own one. Mesh ballet flats, and then I would also say the capris are probably the two that I am so excited to dive into this summer season, and I am for sure going to purchase some capris and put them in the closet. Summer fashion trend number 7, boxer shorts. Like I said, you probably already have more than enough tops in your wardrobe. But if you were unsure of what kind of bottoms to pair things with for this summer season, I've got you covered, all right? And we are rounding it out pretty much, talking about apparel and outerwear with boxer shorts. I think it's cute, all right? And I don't have really too much to say here because it's kind of, you know, self-explanatory. Shorts that really look like boxers, but you can wear them out of the house. Some of them are probably the exact same materials as boxers. I know some more like higher, you know, high-end, you know, high street brands. Some fast fashion brands are doing it with different materials. And then, of course, you know, the luxury gang got to get into it as well. They're boxer shorts, okay? For me personally, they genuinely just look like boxer shorts. They look like pajamas. I think it's super cute. I've definitely seen people style them that I think it looks great. For me personally, probably not something that I would gravitate to that much. I'm not really big into like loungewear that really looks like it should be at home. For me personally, no shade, no tea, catch it, right? Okay, right. But if it's what you're into, great. It's definitely all the rage. A lot of places to get it. But again, for me, if I'm gonna do loungewear outside of the house, it needs to look a little bit more elevated. Boxer shorts for me is a little bit too far. Like it genuinely looks like I went into Bookie's closet and I got, you know, his drawers, put them on, and I'm making a fit out of it, which I could, because y'all already know I does this. You know, I can make a fit out of just about anything, right? But for me personally, the boxer shorts are probably gonna stay in the house, but I do think it's cute. It's definitely gonna be a huge trend. Something I wanted to mention because again, you are not going to miss boxer shorts anywhere. People are gonna be wearing them, they're gonna be everywhere. And if it's for you, hey, perfect time to style them. And for our last and final trend, y'all know I try to stay away from our cores, if you will. I know I talked about it a little bit earlier with like tennis core, cottage core. It's not my favorite phrase that, you know, TikTok kind of coined together, but I do understand sometimes it's really easy to kind of just lump it all together in one. So for our final trend, I would say ocean core in general is going to be huge. I know last year we had mermaid core, even kind of the year before. Ocean core I think is actually a really, really good way to phrase it because it's not just going to be mermaids of like iridescence and like glitter, right? It's gonna be a lot more than that. So you're gonna see a lot of kind of like ocean type of inspired materials, fabrics, textures, colors, even shapes kind of all throughout fashion. So you're gonna see things with your accessories, which I saw this beautiful like starfish earring that I was like, love, give them to me. Y'all know I love a statement earring. I love a very like moment on the ear. I think these are stunning. So you're gonna see things like that. You're gonna see a lot of like seashells, and seashells, whether it's gonna be in clothing, also accessories, belts, you know, in tops, you're gonna definitely see that. Necklaces. I know Alaya just dropped this whole collection with a lot of accessories that are all very much ocean core. It's like seashells and conches, starfishes, kind of all in that range as well. Like I was mentioning too, colorways, textures, stones. So you're gonna see a lot of opal in a lot of things. This beautiful like bralette top that I came across, which is in like this kind of like scallop detail. It does look like shells, and then it's in like this really beautiful kind of like opal finish. I don't think it's obviously real opal. Maybe it is, I don't know. But this is kind of what we're thinking about when we're saying ocean core. So yes, still iridescence, sparkly, but a little bit more elevated than what we were seeing with mermaid core, which I also think is really, really beautiful. Now, well, all right, y'all, that is all we have for today's video. I try not to overwhelm you all. I usually like to keep it anywhere between 8 to 10 trends. And again, I think we had 8 trends to discuss today. As always, fashion is fun, fashion is personal, style is personal. Do whatever feels right to you, do whatever you think makes sense for your wardrobe, your lifestyle. These videos are more so just for us to discuss what the hell's going on out there in the fashion world, okay? What are you gonna see in the stores? What are the brands pushing out? What are the fashion magazines saying is gonna be hot? take what you want, leave what you're not interested in, and have fun with it. Comment down below. I know I mentioned a couple times throughout the video, but comment down below. Let me know if there are any trends that you're gonna be trying out, any that you're not interested in, any that you feel like, Norah, you definitely should have mentioned this and shared with the family because I feel like it's hot and buzzing. Let's continue the conversation below. Also, kind of like I mentioned earlier in the video, if you do want to see me do like a styling video and maybe putting together some looks, incorporating some of these styles for summer, let me know as well. As always, follow your girl everywhere. I know for the longest, all of my social media platform was one kind of continuous name across the board. Unfortunately, my TikTok is different now. So Instagram and Twitter, I am Norah Justin. TikTok at Norah Justin. We have been very active over on TikTok. I'm back in her bag, back in her game. And if ever you don't see me putting out a lot of long form content here on YouTube, be sure to check out Shorts because she's been active there as well. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.